Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today's another Brian Plays, and I'm playing Mario Bros. Mario Brothers, however you want to call it. Made by Nintendo on the Atari 2600. Made in 1983. The crash year. Okay, so we have some options here. I mean, I could do a two-player game. I mean, that's what this game should be played as. I mean, that's why it's called Mario Brothers. So you can have the two brothers. I guess their last name is also Mario, like according to the movie Super Mario Brothers. Whatever. Okay, so let's get this going. I'm just going to go on to skill 1, because just to play around here. So there's our Mario down there. Mario. I'm sorry, I say Mario weird. I've been told that a few times. So, some people say Mario, and some people say Mario. Or maybe I'm the only one that says Mario. I don't know. There's all different things you can get. I've played this game a few times, I think, on my channel. You know, in some of my live streams, where I do my Atari live streams. I've probably popped this in once or twice. And, I know I've done a video on this where I was comparing... Where was it? Mario games on the Atari 2600. And so this was one of the games that I talked about. It's actually pretty decent. I mean... I like the look of Mario. He looks like him. I mean, okay, you got blue pants and blue hat. Maybe there was, you know, some clothing choices changed in Mario's past. And down here, that's your POW block, that little yellow block down there. Now, there's no detail there. It's just literally a yellow block. This thing, I'm not sure what... I think it's supposed to be a coin or something. They really tried to give you that coin flickering effect. I don't think it worked. And you can kind of make it that those are like turtles, even though they kind of move a little bit more like a slug or a snail or something like that. But yeah, you can kind of make out that they're turtles. And this is like a bonus stage. Those purple things, I believe, are supposed to be coins. Just try and get as many of the coins as possible before time runs out. These are supposed to be your little pipe designs there. Now, I was quite aware of this game when I was younger, that it existed, and I remember I wanted it, but I've probably told this story a few times that, you know, I didn't have an Atari growing up. I had the Intellivision. And for whatever reason, this game never made it onto the Intellivision. There was the Donkey Kong game instead. And I ended up getting that, which I didn't mind at the time. I thought Donkey Kong was still cool. Even though it's disputed. There's a lot of people who will say that the Donkey Kong game on the Intellivision is one of the worst. That didn't get fixed until much later on when DK Arcade came out. Which is the homebrew. I'm actually ordering one of those games, the DK Arcade, from the company that produces the game. So I hope to get it at some point. You know, whoa! I know they said that it could take a while for the shipment and all that stuff. It'll be exciting to get kind of like this new homebrew Donkey Kong game I can play on my Intellivision. Now, I do have D2K, which was sent to me by the programmer, Carl Mueller Jr., who programmed both of them, obviously. The other one's like not really a sequel, just kind of like a continuation where it has the same boards, the same 4 Donkey Kong boards, but then it has 4 new boards included. And he sent me the ROM to that, and I have done videos on that before. Unfortunately, I can't play it on my real hardware because it's just the ROM, and I don't have one of those flash cards that you can install ROMs onto. So I'm kind of, you know, stuck there. But, yeah, it'd be nice to get the DK Arcade game, like, in the box with the manual and everything. And, you know, eventually when I do get that, I'll definitely want to do a video on it and show it off. Kind of exciting to see that, just to own it. But yeah, that was my only experience with Mario when I was a kid, was playing my Donkey Kong game. And the Donkey Kong game that exists on the Atari It's not bad. I mean, it's not the greatest. But how do you kill these things? Oh, geez. There goes Mario. Let's play around with some of these selections. I believe 2 would be a 2-player game. So let's see what's the difference with 3. I don't have the manual for this one either. I know I could have gone online and looked, but I didn't. I'm just playing. I bought this game in a thrift shop for, I think, 99 cents. Pretty good deal. But that was that would have been sometime in the 1990s. I just don't see these anymore in thrift shops. Either people just don't give them away anymore, or when they get them, they put them in those special bins where they put in the auctions or something like that to try and make more money off of them. I don't know. But I've not seen in any of my local thrift shops Atari games in a very long time. But I used to. I think a big portion of my collection I got from thrift shops back then. And I used to go in, I'd clean up. I mean, I'd find, like, just scattered throughout the store, of course. You know, they wouldn't all be in one spot. Like, I guess they just got moved around. But I would find them. And they would all be like 50 cents, 99 cents, all these, like, Atari games. And nobody cared at that time. I mean, everybody was playing Super Nintendo. So people didn't really care about Atari games. I mean, even to some extent today, I don't think Atari games are that sought after. They're just getting harder to come by. I mean, you have to pretty much go to like flea markets, and you'll find them in probably garage sales and yard sales where somebody finds their old Atari system in the basement and wonders why they still have it, and chucks it into a garage sale, not knowing how much any of it's worth, and just selling it for, you know, a couple bucks. I see those stories every once in a while on Facebook where someone says they went to a garage sale and someone had all this Atari stuff and they just kind of like said 20 bucks for everything. It's kind of cool. Now these crab dudes, you have to hit them twice. You have to hit them underneath twice. It's neat that you notice a lot of the elements in this game were what ended up in Super Mario Brothers. You know, you can see how the POW block ended up in Super Mario 2, the turtles, the pipes, even those pipes there. Because Mario himself, I mean, I think this was the first game where he's actually like a plumber, or the brothers are plumbers. The first, Mario game being Donkey Kong, he was a handyman. It's quite interesting the amount of careers that Mario has had throughout his days. Even to some extent, he was a doctor in Dr. Mario. I mean, he's pretty much been everything at this point. So I guess this is just somewhat of a higher difficulty because I'm not seeing any much difference. I don't know how to get these guys. You know, I don't think I normally get this far. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. I'll just POW them. Let's see what happens if I POW them. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, okay. You have to hit them when they're on the ground? I remember also playing this on the Commodore 64 too. Oh, there we go. It's actually pretty decent on that system too. Oh. Okay, I guess there's something I'm not doing right here. Oh, I think I had him there. There we go. You have to wait till they stop, and then you can get them. And we're back to these crab dudes. And I don't have a POW POW block, I guess you call it. Oh, shoot. That was crazy. Anyways, yeah, that was fun. I probably should do a comparison video showing off the Commodore 64 version. And there's also the Mario Brothers game. You can kind of like a little mini game you can play inside Super Mario Brothers 3, which is interesting. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think of Mario Brothers. If you played it, which versions are your favorites? Now that I look at it, the board kind of reminds me of Joust. Huh. Anyways, yeah, hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.